DOGE. A centerpiece of the Republican policy agenda here in North Carolina this year is recreating Elon Musk's DOGE project on the state level, and they're taking steps to make that a reality. Here's what that looks like so far. One of the very first bills that Republicans in our state Senate passed this year was the DAVE Act, named after the newly elected Republican state auditor Dave Bolyak. The DAVE Act doesn't actually change very much in law, but it directs the auditor's office, Bolyak, to produce a report by the end of this year of state offices and jobs that could be eliminated. Republicans also want to give the state auditor's office tens of millions of dollars more in budget to hire more staff. Separate but also kind of related to all of that, Republicans also want to take the state board of elections away from the governor and give it to Bolyak's office as well. The basic concept as advertised of Elon Musk's DOGE project, or Department of Government Efficiency, was to cut out waste and fraud from government. And the way they proposed to do that was you get a bunch of these special smart people in a room together and they look at the data and determine where to cut the fat. Now, there are people out there who believe that no one has ever had the super original idea to make government more efficient, but obviously that isn't true. At the federal level, the Government Accountability Office has been doing this for well over a century. They run audits and make recommendations for more efficiency. Here in the state of North Carolina, the Office of the State Auditor, which also runs audits and makes recommendations for greater efficiency, was created in 1868. You see, these are 16 oversight committees in our state legislature today where our elected representatives scrutinize state government. What are they doing? One fundamental problem here is that not everyone agrees what fraud and waste actually are. Conservatives think liberal programs are a waste, and liberals think conservative programs are a waste. And the way we solve those questions in a democracy is we hold elections. Partisanship also applies pretty heavily here as well. A Republican state auditor is going to be a lot less likely to scrutinize corrupt giveaways inserted by Republican lawmakers for their friends, or massive state programs like the private school voucher scheme, which is going to spend about $500 million this year and receives almost no oversight at all. The reason why Republican lawmakers are rushing to give Dave Bolyak, the new state auditor, all this new power is because he's seen as their guy. He's highly partisan, he's willing to take orders from political leaders in the legislature and not ask too many uncomfortable questions. Cutting out waste and fraud from state government spending is also a really awkward message coming from Republicans who have controlled all state government spending in North Carolina for 14 years running. But most people don't know too much about that, and that's what they're counting on.